What?
It's a fucking vocal exercise.
No, it's whining.
Yeah, it is.
It's
No,
a
it
whining
is.
noise.
It is. I have to do that.
I have to do my vocal exercises. Ian! Don't put that there!
What do you? I've never said
Gotta
that
do
in
my
my
vocal
life.
exercises.
Can you imagine this fucking fantasy land? Fantasy land that you live in where I say shit like that to you? You would flip out if I ever said that to you.
Are you kidding me? You say
would
stuff
be
to me
like-
all. You say mean stuff to me all day, every day.
If I said, don't put that there.
What did happen
would
when I
say-
came home from work? You
would
just
say-
shook your head. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that was funny.
Can't even greet me. You don't even greet me ever.
Well, you know what?
I walk in the door and you look at me like, what?
No, you know what? You know what happens?
I know. You
We're-
don't. You want me to greet you.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we're both doing it. We're both the most stubborn people in the world that we can't even say hello to each other.
No,
after a
I
work
walked
day.
in and I'm already
No,
looking over
when-
at you and
did
you're
you
already
say hello?
shaking your head.
Did you say
Go
hello?
back to France.
Did you say hello? No, you do this every day.
I said, what the hell? Because you were, I don't like that you're home.
What happened?
You're already.
That's not what happened.
You were like,
You know what happened? You dropped your keys in very performatively, and I thought we were doing a bit. You went bloop, and I said,
I put my keys away?
Yeah,
It
you know what
triggered
you were
you?
doing. You know exactly what you were doing.
I was asking
We
for
were
it.
doing bits. We're doing bits.
I don't think it's funny.
Folks,
I don't like the bit where you're mean to me.
so lame when you're doing bits and then you retroactively pretend that it's not a bit.
This is not one of your comedy skits. This is real life.
No.
This is a relationship.
Is it? Prove it.
Not for long.
Try me.
Anyway, welcome home, babe.
Hi, thank you so much. Hi, everyone.
She's back.
I'm back.
And we missed her.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good job doing the podcast by yourself.
Thanks.
Almost couldn't get the word out.
Yeah. You choked on it.
Good job. I wouldn't have done it. I certainly would have just canceled the whole thing.
I know.
I
That's
can't
okay.
even. Thanks.
I gave it the old college try.
You
I
sure
don't know.
did.
I don't know how it turned out, but
Well,
sorry.
I didn't actually listen to it,
Yeah.
so.
You didn't?
No, I'm kidding. I did.
Okay.
I was thinking I should just not listen to it so that, whatever batshit things that you said on there, if the police are interrogating me, I have plausible deniability and just be like,
I do all my searches on your computer. So I won't worry about that.
I have no clue what he
You're
said,
fucked.
officer. I've never heard that word in my life.
How was Paris?
Wow, thank you so much for asking.
There was no edit there. Well, Catherine started saying slurs, and I didn't want to.
I did not.
That's a slur.
Paris was good. Everyone's pretty nice there. Apparently, all of Paris goes on vacation for the entirety of August. Did not know this before I booked my trip, but all that means is less Parisians.
I think everybody seems to go on vacation. Like
For all of August?
not in the U.S., but like
Yeah. We get like 4 days.
yeah.
You gotta go get your warts lanced and whatever else you've been putting off.
Right. Yeah.
And then back to work.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. They were taking off the whole month.
That's crazy.
These people.
How do you get your croissants and your beef Wellingtons and your
Boeuf bourguignon.
yeah?
I had boeuf bourguignon.
I know. Didn't you hate it?
It was bad. It was at one of those places that's like recommended by locals, and there was this like viral TikTok like, this is the best food I've ever had in my life. It was sour. Maybe I just don't like boeuf bourguignon.
What is that?
It's beef.
It's
beef.
Like wrapped tucked in
No, it's not. It's very simple. It's just like marinated in red wine sauce. It should be good.
So it's like shit wine, maybe?
It was sour. Yeah, I don't know. I the weirdest part, or one of the like red flags, was that as soon as we ordered our food, it came out within seconds. It's like literally faster than when we went to McDonald's, which I did do when I was in Paris. It just was just there, and it's supposed to take hours and hours to make, and it was just ready to go.
Gross.
Yeah, not great. Turns out Jess does not like French food, which I didn't
That's
know.
crazy. You guys are over in France eating. It's like I called it on the podcast.
You
Like
did?
they're gonna be eating hoagies,
Oh, yeah, we were.
going to Wawa's.
I had a snack wrap.
drinking big gulps.
Yeah.
A snack wrap.
A poulet snack wrap. It was good. No, actually, it was bad. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know
told
why
me
I
it was
said that.
bad.
It was bad. I don't know.
We don't even eat McDonald's here.
Yeah?
You went to France.
I had a limited amount of time. I was rushing
You're
across.
supposed to be eating snails.
I know, but I had a wine and cheese tasting I had to get to, and we were running late, and we hadn't eaten yet. And I was like, if
You're
I
eating
get
wine and cheese.
if I get fucked up though
Yeah, that's true.
at this, and then I'm gonna say something insane. If anyone for us, everyone be speaking German or whatever that everyone always says. So fuck you, frog eaters. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
What if I said that?
I would think you were cool.
I turned into a Facebook grandpa
Yeah.
because I had wine on an empty stomach.
Speaking of, did you want to say more about France?
I'll you know, I don't want to overload everyone right away,
yeah.
you know, because
Just
with all
tease
these
them with
scandal-
the beef
the
Wellington
highlights.
or whatever.
Stop saying
What
beef
is it?
Wellington.
Beef
Bourguignon.
bourguignon.
Yeah, you said it.
I'm not gonna. Isn't
You
that
said it.
German? That sounds German.
It's not.
That's French.
I mean, I'm probably saying it weird, but
Oh.
that's it.
Okay.
Why are you questioning?
I don't know. I've never had it.
Yeah.
I'm
Wellington?
just saying it sounds
Does
German.
Wellington sound French to you?
That also sounds German.
No, it doesn't. That sounds English.
Honestly, it just seems these foods seem German to me.
Both.
Like when I think French, I think like creams and
Mm-hmm.
cheeses.
Well, this is a wine sauce. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not super buttery or creamy.
Right.
Not good.
What did Jess get?
She got a creamy sauced chicken thing, but it tasted like maple. Like maple.
Ew.
This weird sweet maple taste to it. It was just gross. So yeah, we stopped getting French food after that. After one bad meal. No, we also had escargot earlier, and they did the first meal that we sat down to have, and that was also pretty bad.
Mm.
So
Paris sucked.
fuck Paris. No, it was great. We had Lebanese food after that, and it was really, really good.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else you ate?
Don't. I don't know how to. You just have to be there, man.
Yeah, well, we did cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We fixed the door in the bedroom.
That's good.
And I saw a movie. I saw a French movie.
Yeah, I know you saw
Titane or whatever it's called.
Titan.
Titane.
I don't know.
It's titanium in French. It's about
Okay.
a lady who gets pregnant by a car.
That's
Which it was pretty awesome.
yeah.
But they should write weird movie on your ticket. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I go to the Metrograph. I'm like, I'll see whatever's playing. And then, you go in thinking you're going to get a straightforward narrative.
Why would you think that?
What do you mean?
Did you watch a trailer?
Yes, the trailer does not tell you she fucks a car and gets pregnant with a car baby. It does not cover that.
Okay.
It seems like she exists in like an underworld, like a crime underworld.
Okay.
And no, she's just a car fucker and like.
Car fucker. Does she approach the car? She seduces the car?
Oh, the car knocks
Does
knocks on her door while she's having a shower,
Shut
and she comes
up.
out naked. And
It's just like Herbie the Love
well, it's
Bug.
not a car.
Like
or
beep
is it-
beep.
Did I say truck? It's a car.
You know
Did
you
you say
didn't.
truck? Oh,
no
okay.
one said truck.
Well, she does fuck. Also, she fucks a fire truck later.
Okay. Does that knock on her door?
No,
So she backs her rear end up into a
no,
car?
she's like tied up inside of the truck. The logistics are, vague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And somehow being tied up inside the car gets her pregnant?
The car like bounces up and down.
Shut
Yeah.
up. What? And this is like a heady art film, right?
Yeah, won the Plume de whatever.
Plume de Boom at
What's it called?
the
Yeah.
Palme d'Or.
Yeah.
Door.
Whatever the fuck it's called.
Palme d'Or. Yeah. I was just in France, so that's how you say it. That's pretty much how you say it.
It won Cannes.
He won.
And there were a lot of cans
yeah,
in
how
it. It
many
was a
cans?
lot of nudity. Like the whole movie was just naked ladies.
Should we start a film festival called the Cannes Film Festival?
Yes.
And it's just
Yeah,
big
there
titties?
is a how's it pronounced? Cons.
I think most people just say can.
Cannes. There is a Cannes Indie Festival
Mhm.
that takes place across the street
That's
and just
fun.
calls itself like the logo's the same and everything.
Yeah.
And then people, you send your movie over there thinking I got into Cannes.
Yeah.
It's like read the fine print.
It's like
You're
when,
in like a Marriott,
It's when Rudy Giuliani did the Four Seasons thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
If he got hit by a car today, he did not get pregnant, but he is.
Yes.
He was,
Well, we don't know. You don't know. You don't know till the towards the second act, middle of the second act.
That's true, but yeah, Rudy Giuliani was struck by a vehicle today, and no, yesterday. It doesn't matter. And his spokespeople have had just the funniest reaction to it. I don't know how to. One of the comments after he got hit by his spokesman was that he survived 9/11, so he'll be fine.
Yeah, we all survived 9/11.
Yeah, and by that logic, we all survived it.
Mm-hmm.
He was where?
In a mansion.
Watching it on TV.
Right.
It's a very funny thing to say.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna die? Isn't he all fucked up? I think he's in critical condition.
Is he actually?
I think he's not doing well.
He was not doing well just standing around on his
he
own
was all
before.
he was all fucked up before.
Yeah. Yeah?
R word.
Oh. Yeah.
R worded.
Yeah. Rudied.
Yeah, I've told you this before, but at work, one of my bosses said that there was a story years ago where Rudy Giuliani fell in the shower, and ever since then he's been off. This is this guy's theory, and that's why he's all fucking wacky now. Because back in the day when he was cleaning up crime in New York and stopping and frisking everybody, he was very articulate and he got shit done.
Mm-hmm.
And then now he's all wacky and his hair dye's bleeding into his eyes and he's holding press conferences in front of the Four Seasons moving company or whatever.
Yeah, that was, any of us could have been fooled by that one. But yeah, we have the Pet Sematary version of Rudy Giuliani. He's just feral.
So we're gonna have just the regular Cemetery version.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
is Trump dead?
Okay. Here's my 2 cents.
Well, can I lay it out first?
Yeah,
Trump has not been seen in public for 6 days. And then yesterday, they released a bunch of photos of him. No, he's fine. He's golfing. Here he is. Here's photographs of him golfing. Then people went online and they were like, hold on a second. All these pictures were already posted in 2019. There's the same lady with the same ponytail in front of the same car. Trump's wearing the same outfit. These are old photos. And recently, every time Trump is photographed, his hands are all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
He started putting his hands behind his desk. If you see his little press conferences he does in the Oval.
Yeah.
His ankles are huge.
Mm-hmm.
And people are saying this is all a sign of heart disease and kidney disease. And there's more specific things. And they even came out and said he does have this one thing, but it's benign. But, that's probably bullshit. So, anyway, what's your theory?
Oh, when I said, do you want to hear my 2 cents, I had nothing, and I was really hoping that by the end of that sentence I would.
Oh, my God.
But I do think it's nonsense. I'm sorry to be a killjoy. I just think it's silly.
You think he's fine?
Conspiracy mongering. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's probably not doing well. I'm sure his organs are not, each of them not in the greatest state they could be. But no, I don't think he's,
I am kind of wary.
He's dead. I don't think that the photos are being photoshopped and that the picture of Kai, his granddaughter, is actually from 2019 and that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I don't think any of that's true.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, he has something. His hands are all bruised up. And his
Yeah.
ankles are fat as shit.
Bieber fever.
No, that petered out.
No, it's back.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Justin Bieber has it himself.
It's the
We have Pet Sematary Justin Bieber and Pet Sematary
Delta variant.
Yeah.
The Omicron.
Yeah, Omicron Bieber fever.
Oh
It's
no.
bad.
It's because RFK outlawed vaccines.
Yeah, I know. Now everyone's got it.
Yeah.
It's like the Hasidic
Terminal.
community has Bieber fever so bad. It's serious, man. It's not good.
That's awful.
No, I do think that we're getting Pet Sematary versions of people, and it makes me sad.
Yeah.
Like Justin,
Rudy Giuliani.
Justin Bieber, Rudy Giuliani. Is Gary Busey still alive?
He's in trouble for molesting, I think. That's the last I heard about him. He was like
Sorry.
he went to jail or something.
Oh,
Or
Gary.
I don't know if he went to Remember Judge Gary Busey,
Yeah,
the
the
TV show?
pet judge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy just like he got hit when he was on a motorcycle years
Yeah.
ago.
This is what I'm saying.
we've
Pet
just
Sematary.
You're right, yeah.
It's freaky, man. It's such a bummer. Owen Benjamin, Pet Cemetery.
I guess.
I just saw you watching an Owen Benjamin YouTube video.
I just
so
like what he has to say, okay? Speaking of 9/11, how come they all called out of work that
Oh
day?
my God, does he say that?
Oh, he's nuts, dude. He was a comedian back in the day, and he was becoming like relatively successful. He had his own sitcom and stuff like that. Then he got into a fight with people online over trans stuff. And then once his management dropped him, he went completely insane. He moved to the woods with some woman. They've been like having tons of kids and homeschooling them and like filtering their own water and like doing anti-Semitism in the forest and like filming it.
Who do you direct that towards?
I mean, he gets banned from every platform, and then he comes back on another one. You know, something new will come out, TikTok, and he'll become wildly more popular than he's ever been. And they'll ban him from that, and then Rumble or whatever.
Wow,
he'll come
he's
back.
really got that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
magic gift though of virality.
He's got crazy eyes. He's just out there.
The thing that scares me about becoming a Pet Cemetery person is I think that you don't know when you are. Like, what if I'm the Pet Cemetery version of myself and I didn't even shut up. You found me in the Pet Cemetery, bitch.
You gotta get bonked on the head. Once you get bonked on the head, then start worrying. Am I being different?
Yeah.
Until that time,
That's so funny. You get kicked in the head by a horse and you start acting insane, but you don't put two and two together.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, why can't I stop eating pennies? Pennies have pennies always been this good?
Suddenly I have to get all the Pokemon plushies. I did want to talk about Cracker Barrel.
Oh yeah, did you want to talk about Cracker Barrel?
This happened while you were in France and you don't know about it.
Yeah, you know what's funny to me though, before we get into Cracker Barrel, is I just spent a week in France and a day in Spain. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to get
Have
some
you?
stories out
I
of you
feel
or
like
something.
I don't feel like you were. I feel like you were like, I would like to talk about Cracker Barrel. So
No,
get
no,
your
I
France,
let you fucking go.
get your
What-
France
what'd
2
you have?
cents in.
Beef,
No,
beef,
that's all he asked me.
gorgonzola, beef logs. That's it.
That's
You didn't
the
like
only
it.
question that you asked.
What do you mean? what questions am I supposed to ask? Did you meet any mimes?
No mimes.
Good.
There's not a single mime there.
I'm supposed to guess. I'm supposed to ask the right question.
Yeah.
That's supposed to get you to spit out a story.
Mm-hmm.
But how was your
Welcome to
Oh God.
dating a woman. My God.
What else did you do?
I do think it's funny though, listening to your podcast or like talking about me fucking mimes and not knowing what I'm up to. I'm a 30-year-old woman. No one's trying to take in me. No one's trying to take me next door, let alone Eastern Europe. I'm not getting kidnapped.
You would get kidnapped. You would wander into the van on your own by accident. Be like, did I put my keys in here? just go into the flat
Well,
bed truck and
I don't want to be rude,
Yeah.
Okay, you could talk about
No,
Cracker Barrel.
I want to hear about your trip, but I'm not getting anything,
What do you mean you're not getting anything? I feel hostility from you. So I don't feel
this is projection.
open to talking about
Oh my
it.
God.
I don't feel like it's the right environment. So
What else did you do in France, dear?
I don't remember.
Oh my God. I'm going to choke you with this microphone cord.
Okay, no, seriously, let's talk about Cracker Barrel. France was great. I just it's not like it full of like stories. It's like I walked along the Seine. I had great gelato. I had good Lebanese food. I saw Crazy Horse, which is like a burlesque show. Except burlesque in France is not like what we got going on here. Speaking of Cracker Barrel,
Yeah,
if
there's
you
a
know
weight
what I
limit.
mean.
Yeah.
They look like Victoria's Secret angels, and they all come out. It's kind of crazy because they have like, in my recollection, I don't know if this is accurate, but like those Beefeater hats on, which are very silly, but they're all topless and have
What's
insane.
a Beefeater hat?
Like the guards outside of Buckingham Palace. Those, I think, like those big black hats, but they're also like topless and very hot, and then they come out and they go crazy horse in Paris, France, and then they salute and they do
Whoa,
this.
not that salute, I hope.
Yeah, it was. They do this salute.
The Roman salute?
No, stop, he's lying.
No, that's what you did.
No, I had to.
Because you started backwards from the salute.
Okay.
That's not how a salute goes. It doesn't start.
So like no, but what they do is they do this like gimmick thing because they're all topless and their titties are all over the place. They salute really hard onto their forehead so that their boobs shake, and they basically like shake their whole arms, and
That's cool.
Yeah. So that was Paris.
Okay.
I'll think of more.
Do you
stuff.
feel like you've
Huh?
told your story?
No. I'll think of more stuff though. Go ahead about Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel is woke now.
Yeah.
They changed the logo.
Mm-hmm.
They took the old man and the barrel off, and they put a polyamorous BIPOC couple 69ing on the American flag.
Oh no.
Yeah. While doing a land acknowledgement.
Ugh.
And this really pissed people off.
It's hard to draw.
So there was this huge backlash, and they changed it back. Really, they just took the guy off the logo. It did look worse. But everybody was furious. Like, everybody wants woke to come back so bad so they can be mad at something. They called it woke because they took the guy off the
They took the guy, but
logo.
Where was there really any evidence, like any one singular tweet or something that people could blame on this being woke?
There's this whole...
It was because it was a white guy. Is that why?
Yeah.
And now it's woke?
It's woke now. It's because there's this movement towards minimalism. Everything, in shitification, everything's just getting worse.
Yeah.
It's just another example of that. It's so logos can fit on apps and stuff. It's like capitalism. It's not wokeness. But if you're one of these politicians online going on and on about how much you love Cracker Barrel and how it's devastating that you can't take your family there anymore because the woke mind virus has infected your favorite restaurant. It's like we have to kill you for liking the restaurant to begin with. That is the most hateful food I've ever eaten in my life.
Do you remember when I tried it for the first time?
Yeah, didn't you cry?
I cried. I actually cried in Cracker Barrel. I wasn't even trying to be hyperbolic or do any kind of bit. It was so bad. I got
like wet chicken. Like it's like a stand-up, like a hacky stand-up bit about how white people put salt on food and think it's too spicy. It was like they boiled the chicken
Yeah, it tastes like a
and then wrung out all the flavor. You know?
nursing home library, if that makes sense. Like you just boiled a bunch of old books.
Yeah, it was like eating and then like you get barbecue sauce, and they have 2 speeds, which is like flavorless or just
Sugar.
a ton of sugar.
Yeah.
And you're just dipping your wet, bland meat into a sugar paste.
Do you remember
your
that
teeth hurt.
our Cracker Barrel experience began with me using the bathroom and coming out to the hostess stand and saying, "Excuse me, somebody left their earrings in the bathroom." And she was like pissed off at me. She was like, "I don't know what you want me to do about that." And I was like, "Well, fuck me then, I guess. I don't know. I'll just
I guess
put
I'm
these
the piece of shit."
back on the
You
toilet."
should just like make eye contact with her and just put them in your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was so weird. Bad vibes in Cracker Barrel because people talk up Cracker Barrel. Like there's some sort of strange nostalgia and like familial, I don't know. People really love Cracker Barrel, or that they'll hype it up.
Racists.
I guess you gotta have a lot of hate in your heart in order
Cracker
for that
Barrel,
to.
you can say it.
Yeah, that's their tagline.
Yeah.
But now you can't use that because it's too woke.
No, it went back.
Okay, you can say it
It's
again.
not woke again.
Okay, good. Okay.
Okay.
I was trying to get my bearings, but I wanted to get back on to the topic of, or the angle of people wanting woke to be back so badly and forcing it. But then I'm like, is it people or is it the company themselves? Like, I'm always suspicious, like American Eagle or Target or whoever, now Cracker Barrel, are they trying to stir up fake controversy?
No. They're just stripping down. All these restaurants are making their buildings look generic, and they're making their signs and their logos less complicated so that when they go bankrupt, they can just sell the land to a bank or whatever, and they can change it into a bank. And you don't have the Pizza Hut roof or the golden arches or whatever. They've stripped it all down. And I gotta imagine and then there's the app element where each logo has to be this like little symbol. That's why HBO changes all the time and stuff. So it's like it has to do with that. It's just it's a business decision. They didn't sit around, because you can't look at the current climate now and be like, oh, we should go woke for more business. I mean, think about the rhyme.
Cracker Barrels.
Go woke, go broke.
Oh, okay. Is this what is meant by late stage capitalism? Because the things that we are nostalgic for, those beautiful Pizza Huts and Cracker Barrel,
isn't that fucked up to begin with?
We're yearning for early capitalism when they gave you a little treat with it. When they made you feel nice with it?
Well, I mean, late-stage capitalism, I guess you could call it late-stage capitalism, but I think the idea of late-stage capitalism is just we're going to get to the point where the proletariat is being exploited so much that there's just this extreme divide between the haves and the have-nots, and we're basically just serfs or like slaves,
Yeah, but you don't, I'm just saying you don't even get any kind of lip service.
Right, but I mean, think about how dark it is that even the lip service we used to get was like a nice Pizza Hut.
Trash.
It's not a nice family-owned Italian restaurant. It's I remember back in my day when things were great, and the corporate overlords would give you a cool plastic red cup.
This is what I'm saying. But also, can I just be an elitist from Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, and say that even as a child, I always thought Pizza Hut was trash. Every time people talked about how cool it was and fun it was, I shuddered.
Well,
and I pitied them.
Where you going?
Boston
Little
Market.
Caesars? Fuck out of here. Pizza Hut was classy.
Yeah, right.
It was classy.
Yeah, right. Go to hell.
It was like, low.
Classy?
Yeah, the lighting was low.
I was never fooled by that. I was 5
For
going,
kids, it was
this
great.
Is gauche. Get me out of here,
Fuck
mother.
out of here.
No, not for me. Well, it also tasted like shit. I think maybe I'd have warmer nostalgic feelings for it if the food was also good. But Pizza Hut has always and will always suck, and I don't understand. It's cardboard.
Yeah.
It's Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, but you're an Italian from the East Coast. For us flyover state people, I mean, you're still in a flyover state.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. I have no allegiance to Pennsylvania.
But you have you're connected
to the motherland,
to
Israel,
to New York,
the Holy Land.
Your dad worked in New York. I'm sure you went there and got a slice on occasion.
Mm-hmm.
For where I'm from, that's fine Italian dining.
I can't tell if you're pulling my leg.
No, we didn't have shit. The alternative was Little Caesars. You know,
they don't have any like
Hungry Howie's,
trattorias.
No, I don't know what that is.
They don't have any Italian restaurants in Michigan.
No, I'm
where
sure
you
they
can just
do.
Get regular Italian
like
food.
Olive Garden.
Pizza. First of all, Pizza Hut isn't considered Italian.
Yes, it is.
It's
Pizza. What is pizza? It's Italian.
It's just like it's raceless, no ethnicity whatsoever. Yes,
it's still pizza.
Yeah.
The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but it's so bastardized.
What do you like, Papa John's?
No, I didn't like. I liked Casa's pizza.
Well, yeah, obviously, if you have the option to go, this is shit food. Like you have to rank. It's got its own ranking. You know, you can't go like some fancy Italian restaurant versus Pizza Hut because now you're.
I've never fast food pizza is just so bad that I don't like any of it. I don't like. I think maybe if I had to pick Domino's.
You like Papa John's? You like Domino's? Yes, you do.
I just said I like
when
Domino's.
You're hammered, you'll sit. I've seen you sit down, take all the sauces, put them in a glass, and then drink it.
This up.
You don't know what you do when you're drunk.
I like the little those little like jalapeno pepperoncini peppers or whatever they're called. Those shriveled up
sure, yeah.
yellowish green peppers that they put on like Domino's.
When you talk about fast food,
yeah,
the assumption already is it's bad, and then you go from there.
I'm telling you right now.
Nobody says like, "Ooh, I love the ambiance of Pizza Hut." When somebody says that, they're talking about being 10 and going to a birthday party. They're not talking about like date night as an adult and really.
What makes you think that I thought that?
Because you're comparing Pizza Hut to other Italian restaurants in your town.
Okay, we've wandered away from the point here. All I'm saying is I don't understand the Pizza Hut nostalgia. I think Pizza Hut is trash, and all those like old 90s photos of Pizza Hut, none of it looks appealing to me. It was never good, and I don't understand this like romance that people have tied to old Pizza Hut. The food wasn't good, and it looked like shit in there. It's all these browns and
what's the restaurant we went to in your hometown that was they used it as the restaurant in the Creed movies? The Italian restaurant that Rocky owns in the Creed movies.
Victor Cafe?
Yeah, where everybody sings opera, right? In the restaurant.
Yeah.
That's a gorgeous restaurant.
That's in Philadelphia. That's
regardless, like you've been there many times, right?
Yeah.
That's what you had access to.
A family favorite.
That's what you had access to.
Okay.
All right? The rest of us didn't have that.
This is a separate
haves
conversation.
And have-nots.
No,
you understand?
No.
The elites.
No, this is not
the
a class
liberal
thing.
East Coast
oh
elites.
Oh my God, Carhartt over here working at the factory.
Exactly. I did work at a factory. 2 factories, motherfucker.
So, therefore, he's so working class, he can't tell when pizza's good or not.
No, I'm saying you don't have the nostalgia for it.
Why do you have nostalgia for shit?
Because I was born in shit. All right?
Insane. I'm telling you. Okay, There is fast food from my childhood that I like. I wasn't joking about Boston Market. I loved Boston Market. The cornbread was
Well, we didn't have that. We
99.99%
didn't have that.
sugar. The mac and cheese was just a radioactive yellow goo that was so delicious. All of it amazing. There's nothing good about Pizza Hut.
Well, Pizza Hut isn't good. It doesn't taste good. But it's like, it felt like it was set up like a regular Italian restaurant. But like you were a kid and you could go play fucking Street Fighter or whatever. Mm-hmm. You had the run of it. The jukebox.
You had a jukebox?
Oh, yeah.
How old are you?
30.
What are you talking about? Oh, man. We should rebrand this podcast and call it Taste Buddies, but a girl's allowed to be on it.
They have girls on sometimes.
I'm kidding. I've never.
Ian Finance? Yeah. I don't know. I don't care about fast food.
Okay.
I love that show, Taste Buds.
Yeah.
But it started to kind of depress me after a while because of exactly what we're saying.
Nostalgia?
Like, those guys are so nostalgic for that stuff, you know? And it doesn't just end there. McDonald's, He-Man, everything that they were selling you when you were a kid. And you go like, and you start to go like, that is what our childhoods were.
Is it shameful to be nostalgic for like capitalistic things that you were sort of what's the word, coerced into loving?
No, it's not shameful
by corporations.
It's shameful for them. It's just kind of depressing for the rest of us. That's what our emotions are tied to. It's like I sent you that Instagram thing today. It was like Norman Rockwell's contemporaries, and it was all these really cool painters who did that kind of style, the Americana stuff.
Yeah.
But it's all 50s stuff, really. So it's like kids at parades and at malt shops and whatever. And if you can feel the nostalgia coming off of it, even though you didn't live in those times, but it was so much more.
Well, Adam Curtis
when
says
women stayed home, couldn't get a credit card.
Nostalgia's a disease.
I want a painting of a woman not getting a credit card.
Excuse me? I have so many credit cards. I'm making up for my 4 sisters not being able to. I'm just spending so much money I don't have for women's rights. Mm-hmm. It's my right to go into so much debt.
Yeah, you're doing it.
I don't know how to spend money.
And I'm fine.
And you're...
What did we learn? You make more money than me.
Yeah, by like $1. But wait, Adam Curtis says nostalgia is a disease, but I think that's lame and annoying, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't even think I noticed I didn't say wrong, but still lame and annoying. Kind of like that, like I have that impulse to be like, why can't people enjoy things when I hear that? But I think that's actually a knee-jerk reaction to like guilt, like when somebody's got your ass.
Yeah, I love that comic that's like a guy with like a VR headset and like a dick sucking machine, and he's got like
let people enjoy.
Yeah, he's getting injected with heroin or something.
I understand what he means by saying nostalgia is a disease, but I think like when I watch old movies or leaf through photographs from the 1970s from like my mom's photo albums and things just look cooler. I just enjoy it.
Yeah, but I guess the nostalgia part of it is like making the leap to things were better.
Yeah.
This kind of like fetishizing the past, which isn't a good thing to do. And then also I see a lot of, millennials who they grew up and they got some money and now it's all, I got all the Dragon Ball Z stuff I wanted. And that's a form of nostalgia because I don't know how much enjoyment you can derive from that stuff after a while because you really are chasing some kind of emotion you felt as a kid. You can't possibly still be that connected to these things, you know.
Well, back to the taste buds thing. That's why it's like
I should explain what Taste Buds was a podcast.
it doesn't exist anymore.
No, it's two comedians, and they would battle. They would be like, "What's better, Oreos or Chips Ahoy?" And then they would have these like it was a great show because they would get into screaming matches.
Oh yeah, honestly, I have like a visceral emotional reaction just hearing Chips Ahoy.
Oh yeah,
I hate Chips Ahoy.
oh it's terrible.
It's like eating a Fisher Price cookie.
yeah.
It's plastic. Awful.
Yeah, that was a very heated one.
Yeah.
And they had a rematch.
Well, do they draw straws? Because sometimes I feel like Joe DeRosa, it seems like he purposely picks the worst thing and just to like challenge himself.
I think sometimes they do have to take a side they don't want to take, but for the most part, I think Joe just has worse taste.
Yeah. It's wild.
But sometimes like the arguments get so intense that sometimes somebody will win you over. Like my favorite.
Well, say shit like grape nuts are better than Captain Crunch. Seriously,
it's never. Yeah, I mean the Chips Ahoy, Oreos one got so contentious and frustrating because it was such a dumb argument to begin with, and like so Sal got like extremely angry, and like sometimes they had to do a chant. They would go whatever happens I love you, whatever happens I love you.
We should say that honestly.
Yeah, we should
at the beginning of our podcast.
And then they had to do one at the end to like make sure they were still friends. But yeah, most of the time, like my favorite one ever was I think spoon versus knife or spoon versus fork. I forget which. And it seems like the dumbest topic, but
this is good.
So heated to the point where one of them was trying to make a point about how you could spread peanut butter with a spoon, and you can hear him clanging around in his kitchen, screaming into the other room, and then he ended up tearing up the piece of bread, and the other guy got in his face. He was like, "I fucking told you!" Oh, so funny, man, fucking funny.
You guys should listen to that podcast.
Yeah. Well, they're not listening to this one, so.
Yeah, that's true. What's next on the docket? I wrote some stuff down.
Okay, what do you got?
Liking tennis is fake.
Oh, yeah.
If you like something I don't like, you're lying.
Like pizza.
Okay? I can't fathom it, and you're a liar.
Oh, no, it's 10,000 love to 7,000 love. It's tied.
Bloop, bloop.
Shut up.
Shut up, John Mulaney. Yeah, it's the U.S. Open right now, and I don't get it.
Yeah, where all your friends, well, you find out they're rich.
Yeah.
They have a box all of a sudden.
They're billionaires.
The U.S. Open.
Sitting next to Mark Andreessen at the
yeah.
U.S. Open.
Somebody
like, you did open mics with.
He got nachos and that dent in his head. Nacho cheese.
You can put a little honeydew ball in there. Yeah, I know. I think that we were just discussing that tennis is fake.
Yeah, and everybody pretends they've been tennis fans this whole time.
Yeah,
shut up.
Nonsense.
They won't allow you in there to that club.
Absolute
you stink.
Nonsense. You do stink, dear listener.
Did you write down anything else?
Yeah, I wrote down all sorts of stuff.
Okay, let's hear them.
Hang on. You go first, though. If you have some access to some secret.
I was just gonna say I have a terrible haircut now. And nobody's allowed to see. I've started wearing a silk scarf like I have cancer.
You looks like
they cut all my hair off.
The woman from Grey Gardens.
Yeah. But I have, and today I was realizing like, so I had long hair and I just wanted it to be like a little shorter than it usually is. But he misunderstood me, cut it all off in a girl way, and I have these giant gold glasses that when I wear them when I have long hair, I look like some extra in a 70s movie or something. But without the long hair, now I just look like a golden girl. Got this
you look
fucking
like Tanya Harding's
bob.
mom.
Sucks.
I'm kidding, by the way. He doesn't believe me, and I know I would lie no matter what, but it's a fine haircut. It really is fine. Just looks like a regular haircut. I just think it's been long for so long that it's jarring to you, but it just looks like
it's bad.
Short guy haircut.
I look like Betty Boop.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
Betty Boop. You don't. I mean, bad haircuts are bad. I support you on that. You know, I want you to feel heard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm sorry that you're feeling this way.
Just hold space.
Nobody likes a bad haircut. How do you think I feel? I gotta look at it. I'm just kidding.
Mean.
I'm just kidding. I really think it's fine. But yeah, it will grow out. What do you say to your significant other, folks? Write in when they're having a bad haircut.
Yeah, right. And then she'll say it, and then I'll feel better. She said something you said.
Feels like a minefield, you know? No, it just everything. This is such like a stereotypical fucking Dear Abby kind of interaction that it's like everything.
My boyfriend looks like Betty Boop. And I've been fucking a mime on the side. Please advise.
The longest Dear Abby headline. Everything that comes out of my mouth just feels so trite. Like, oh, it'll grow back, but it will grow back.
In months and months.
No, just give it a couple weeks and it'll look filled in and it'll be fine.
Whatever. What did you write down?
Oh, I don't remember. My boyfriend has a bad haircut. Oh, sorry, that's my diary.
Piece of shit.
I sent this to you today. It was fucking Lad Bible or LAD Bible. I don't even.
Yeah, Lad Bible.
Lad Bible.
It's their like
for lads.
Barstool Sports.
Who's they? The UK.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't even sure if it was an acronym or what. It said couples that have a quote unquote drinking partnership live longer. And then it just said : study.
Yeah.
And that made me laugh really hard.
We're gonna live forever.
Yeah, we're all good. Who is that?
Couples who have a bottle of wine and then decide to get ice cream on top of it.
Wow.
What? I'm just saying that'd be good.
That would be good.
Study show.
Yeah. Study show.
Study done by Lad Bible.
Lad Bible. I guess there's not much more. I mean, there could be more to say on that, but it doesn't seem like we're getting anywhere with this. It's just like alcoholic couples. The only thing worse than being an alcoholic is being an alcoholic couple.
Wow.
What? Do you remember that drunk couple we saw on the getting on the ferry? Sent shivers down my spine. I can't stop thinking about that.
Yeah.
They were like in their late 50s and they looked like they were blind drunk. Like
remember
they
that? Yeah.
see straight. And the way that they were speaking to each other, she was like, just give me the fucking lunchbox. You always fucking do this. And he just looked so downtrodden.
He's walking into walls.
Yeah.
He didn't know where he was. He was just completely checked out.
You fucking piece of shit. So bad. But anyway, they're going to live forever, I guess.
Remember the black woman on the ferry who thought she was drunk too? She thought I was saying that Juneteenth shouldn't be a holiday. Remember that? Because I said I didn't get it off from work. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
I was like, I didn't get Juneteenth off or I didn't get a holiday for work.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Wow, happy Juneteenth, everybody!" Wow, and like clapping in my face, and I'm like, I don't know and then you had to explain it to me later.
Well, that was just my theory. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think you were right. She was like,
because otherwise it was just a wild coincidence.
No, it was like at me. She kept saying it like I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, and we were like,
and happy Juneteenth to you, miss. I don't know what.
Yes, indeed.
Did you hear? I didn't even get it off work. Hey, what do you want to hang out or?
Yeah, what do you say to that? I mean,
I was just like, well, fucking whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that was the stance that everybody on the ferry took. Just like, yep, yes, we all agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. You can't explain the conversation.
No, I'm mad that I didn't get off work. Me, a white man, a white fella.
Yeah. Well, that's
who do you think freedom?
Double-edged sword. Don't.
That's always like the conservative argument.
Do they actually say that?
Oh yeah. We were the first
no
country
one
to.
Actually
oh,
says
what's
that.
her name? The bitch from Biggest Loser. She was just on CNN saying this stuff. Like,
dude,
yeah.
I'd like to say that she's a Pet Cemetery person, but I don't think so. I
No,
think
she's just an idiot.
she's born in that cemetery.
She worked herself out stupid, which is really a thing people can do, I think.
Do you think that they start out fine and then they work themselves out stupid?
Well, I've told you this
We're
theory
talking about
before.
Jillian Michaels,
Yeah.
by the way.
She was one of the trainers on Biggest Loser back in the day. Now she's a conservative pundit
That's
on
good.
the Patrick Bet-David network, Valuetainment.
God, everything sucks so bad. Everything sucks in such a cartoonish way.
What else?
I had one thing written down that's really stupid and like not really a profound thought at all, but I saw this Daily Mail article today about how some Bond girl from like the 60s or 70s does not look like what she used to look like, if you can believe it. And they just followed this like 80-year-old woman around a grocery store. There's so many photos of her just like looking at cans of soup, and they're like, oh, can you believe it? And I know that these are everywhere, and we all agree like that they're stupid and obnoxious, but it's just so wild to me that that's a thing. But it's also it's not just like sexist and like cruel. It's so dumb. It's kind of like and pouring water on something and being like, can you believe that it got wet? They're like, 50 years ago this woman looked different and now she looks old.
Also, who is that for?
I don't know. It's like she used
Not my favorite Bond girl. Who, like, what person?
It was from the Roger Moore Bond. I was like, what the fuck?
What does Roger Moore look like? He's dead, right?
Yeah, right? You wouldn't believe what Roger Moore looks like now. It's just a jawless skull.
If we work for The Onion.
No, that really was one of my...
Oh, really?
It was... You won't believe what the original cast of HMS Pinafore looks like now, and it was a bunch of skeletons.
Wait, did you write a packet for The Onion?
Yeah. I never submitted it, but that was one of the... It was for Clickhole.
Oh, damn, that's funny.
Well, thanks. I never did anything with it. But yeah, there's a bunch of bones in dirty caskets.
My favorite... I used to do a bit about this, but my favorite one was those conjoined twins, Abby and Brittany.
Yeah.
And it said, you won't even recognize them now.
I bet I would.
Yeah, I bet I would. It's the two-headed girl. That's her. If it was a lineup, you know.
You're like, even if they got new haircuts.
Yeah.
I think I'd recognize them. We should do comedy again.
No. Made me feel bad. I don't even know. There's got to be a whole new crop of comedians now, too. Like, I was just thinking about that. There's got to be a ton of, like, 22-year-olds just looking at me like I'm the old...
Yeah, that shit makes me sad.
Pathetic man doing a bar show.
I've told this story many times in real life, but I don't think on the podcast. I did an open mic for the first time in years, and somebody got up and said, wait, hang on, none of us were actually alive during the Clinton-Lewinsky scandal, right? And everyone collectively was like, no. And I was like, yeah, no.
Good Lord.
No. And then I got up and I bombed, and I realized that I had not only left my fly down, but I had not even buttoned my
Yeah, I remember that.
my pants, and I just had my pants open fully in front of all these Zoomers.
That's the open mic where everybody sits on couches facing away from you and looks at their phone. That is the most humiliating open
It
mic.
was so bad.
No, don't worry about it. Nobody was paying attention to you. I can't believe those couches are like they point the other direction.
It's a cafe in the Lower East Side, and it's like very low ceilings and dirty couches and like game tables and stuff.
And
afterwards, I actually
that place sucks.
I yanked the microphone out of the hand of the girl who was going up after me, and I said, "None of you said a word to me." And then this very young girl approached me with a piece of paper in her hand, and she said, "I wrote you a note." And I was like, what the fuck were you going to do with that?
Ball it up and throw it at you.
Yeah, that's like an actual nightmare. Not like not like the worst one you could have, but just like a stereotypical nightmare of doing stand-up comedy with your pants open and your underwear
Pussy out.
exposed. And underwear on.
Your whole
Thank
pussy was out
God.
from stern to stem.
At that point, what do? You move? You know?
Quit. That's what I did.
Can you be like zen about the most humiliating thing?
Well, comedy is just a series of humiliations.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand people like this, like Joe Rogan, Tony Hinchcliffe, and like that crop of comedians also trying to be the cool guys, like the leather jacket, cigarette smoking, motorcycle riding cool boys. It just seems anathema to comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, that's always the trajectory with these fucking guys. It's like that you do it long enough, and now you start to get, well, because comedians are dumb and they have huge egos. So, and they don't know, they forget that they're clowns, and then they start to think that it's actually cool what they're doing, and like you said, it's the
just
antithesis
doesn't mix.
of
Yeah, it doesn't make
coolness.
sense.
Yeah.
Clown wearing a leather jacket and flicking a cigarette.
I think Mitch Hedberg was cool.
Yeah.
And I think what's his name? Fucking guy who died.
Yeah,
Pills.
dead guys. You
the
gotta
roaster. Patrice
Greg Giraldo.
Greg Giraldo was cool.
Put your money where your mouth is and die.
But they're still only cool because it was like effortless.
Yeah, but
Kind
here's
of vibes
the difference
thing.
is that Joe Rogan and especially Tony Hinchcliffe like actually believe that they're cool, and Mitch Hedberg and Greg Giraldo did not believe that they were cool.
Yeah.
They were extremely insecure, introverted, thoughtful people.
Right.
Other people thought they were cool. I'm sure they felt cool sometimes, but deep down they did not swing their dicks around and go, yeah, I'm fucking cool.
Yeah, doesn't Tony Hinchcliffe have like a red Corvette with like a license plate that says
I
Roast Master?
roast.
Yeah, I roast.
Fucking loser. Absolute loser. They're like Andrew Dice Clay if he wasn't doing a character.
Yeah.
This little rat fucker. Tony, I mean.
Yeah. He's the rat that gets fucked.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, should we talk about how
What?
King Cobra died? Or no?
Well, we started it. You started it. Yeah,
Rest in peace to a real one. King Cobra JFS has passed away, and it's very sad. I just feel like we should mention it
Yeah.
because it makes me sad.
It makes me sad too. I was thinking about it. I did actually write it down, but then I was like, what do you say about that guy without it seeming like it's mocking?
Yeah. He was a YouTube guy who, well, I became aware of him because there was a documentary that was put out years and years ago when he was a kid. And it was just about him riding his bike around
Casper,
Wyoming. Yeah. Like drinking with homeless people and talking about being like working at Wendy's and stuff. And it was just one of these, you know, it's like Andrew Callahan or something like a, I don't know, character study type of thing. And then I started watching his YouTube videos, and he's like this goth guy who lives in a hovel and just drinks all day and does these rants, and he's a lol cow. People troll him to make fun of him, and then he gets upset and freaks out, and then people joke about it. But and we made our YouTube video about him. But I watched him all the time. I watched like everything he put out, and I just thought he was a fascinating dude. I love watching weirdos. I mean, not even weirdos, but just like characters.
Yeah.
You know?
Eccentrics,
yeah. And I always used to say, like, when you drive through some small town off the highway and you see some trailer with like newspapers on the windows and you're like, what goes on in there? He would show you exactly what goes on in there.
Unfiltered.
Yeah.
Unedited, literally. Just turn on that live stream and see what happens.
And there was something so like charismatic and bizarre about him that you couldn't stop watching. And I know a lot of people tormented him. But I don't know. I was just like a fan of his stuff. And he just drank him. Ozzy Osbourne died and his best friend died. And then he just drank himself to death because people sent like Everclear to his house. He was 34. He ate like shit. And I don't know. I don't really have anything to say about it, but it's just sad.
No, I think
his dad found him.
And you knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, he drank all day, every day for years and years, and you just go, that's going to kill you. But there's this strange phenomenon where, like, even though logically you know that's going to be the outcome, you don't really believe it until it happens.
Yeah.
Like, it's still shocking. Like, almost as shocking as if it just randomly got hit by a car. You're like, what? No, I really thought it would just all keep going like this forever.
Because he was so, like, energetic, and it's so hard to think of somebody...
It's hard to,
who
wrap
has
your
a
head
lot
around.
of life and then that's it.
That's death, man.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
really freaky.
And then it's even more bizarre to have like a parasocial relationship with somebody who's a nut job.
Yeah,
you know, and you can see it come. It's just so many.
He was literally in our living room every day.
Yeah, there's like nothing to learn from it too. That's the other thing that like, I mean, obviously don't torment people on the internet, but
yeah,
if you weren't doing that, it's just you couldn't tell this guy not to drink. He's not listening to his own dad or his therapist or anybody else. He's not gonna listen to you.
Yeah, and it wasn't like an intervention type situation where if you could just wrestle the bottle from him and get him into rehab, it would have worked. That's just not how he was wired.
It's what he wanted to do. But then you go like, should I have been watching that at all? But then you go like, but then I watched there's this YouTube channel called Documentary Now where they'll like, you know, follow homeless people around, not in an exploitative way.
It's called Documentary Now?
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
That's the Bill Hader
right.
thing,
It's called
I think.
something else. Documentary something.
Yeah.
But they like followed these guys who live on boats in the water outside of San Francisco, and the county is trying to get rid of them, and they're fighting back, you know. And like they're a bunch of strange characters. Or like watching something about like the Gathering of the Juggalos or something.
Yeah.
You know? And you're like, this is like a world I'm not familiar with, and these people are so interesting and they're out there, and some of them are funny by how crazy they are, you know, alternative and wacky or whatever the fuck. And I don't know where I was going with that, but it just sucks.
It does suck.
Well,
yeah, anyway, you dirty lesbian, let's pack it up and go to bed. No sleep for lesbians.
Under the October with the steamboats, ancient goblins and wallows come at the grand line making a sound. The smell of death is all around. And at night when the cold wind blows, no one cares, nobody knows. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. Fall addicted to the sacred place. This ain't a dream, I can't escape. Molars and fangs that are picking up bones. Spirits moaning among the tombstones. And at night when the moon is bright, someone cries something ain't right. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. live my life again. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. The moon is full, the air is still. All of a sudden, I feel a chill. Victor is grinning, flesh is riding away. Skeleton dance, I curse these days. And at night when the wolves cry out, listen close, then you can hear me shout. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. I don't wanna be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to live my life. Oh no. Oh, I don't want to live my